develop positive reading experiences, to give children positive reading experiences, right, with literature. But we also wanted the opportunity for children to bond with parents, with teachers, and with friends, right, over books. Okay, so the research internationally is telling us that while children are passing reading tests, they really don't like reading. They would never even consider to do it as a leisure activity. And yet, right, in studies to do with lifelong values, they have found and confirmed again and again that reading is a very important activity for all of us to do as we mature, right? It helps with mental activity, it helps with mental health, right? And it keeps the mind extremely active. So reading is not something for the early years when they're learning, when they're in school. It's not for the school years. But it really is still throughout life. Okay, so we as they wanted to do all these wonderful things, and we had to kind of figure out what is it that we wanted to celebrate through the program. Okay, so we wanted to celebrate and give children the opportunity to have lovely relationships with the people who matter to them, the village around them, and also we also wanted to give them really good experiences with reading. Okay. So if I had to explain that, I would say that's what read and play is about in literature. Okay. The series I'm about to show you now is one called Books for Leaders of Tomorrow. You can see more in the back of the room. We have a lot more Bibles for you to take a look. And in your pack, I think this morning's workshop and session will also have a copy, right, of one of the books, which is Care and Class. Okay. So the program is a story. So you'll find in the book, it starts with a story. And this is the story that has been written for children to just enjoy. It's not been written specifically for the program. Okay. So we selected about 110 titles and for this program, and at the back of the story, you will see that there are guides. Okay, and each guide has 3 stages: read, talk, and play. Okay, and this is to help children to engage with collaborative reading, shared reading, with their friends, with parents who may not know how to hold language approaches, or with teachers, right, who are very focused on doing reading lessons, right, with their children. Okay. So these are some titles in the Growth series, right? We have the Blue Sock, which is one of my favorites, and on the shelf. And I just want to tell you guys, right, that these are stories actually written for children. You can actually buy these stories, and they don't belong in the replay group. It's just the story for kids to enjoy. Under the values, right? Bundle. And today we're looking at Care and Class. Okay, and this is the third one on social skills. So after the workshop, you'll get to hear one of the writers of this particular story, right? Neil Humphreys. Okay, and he'll talk to you a little bit about why the story is, what the thing about writing the story. Okay. All right. So we're also looking to develop web content where you listen to stories being read. If you don't want to read with the children, but the children want to hear the story. So we're developing web content. We're also developing some lessons for teachers, etc. And we're offering, of course, training sessions so that we can all come together and see how we can make this work. generation of children. Okay. Okay. So you turn to the page, and what page is that? If you had a card, if you turn the page, is page, yeah, page 40, 41, 42, and 43. Yeah. So, you see that these are the pages where we give you a guide as to how to conduct, right, a collaborative session. Okay. For the whole sessions, we are offering two kinds of experiences. The first one, for the parent and the child, who share a reading experience. Okay? And then the second one is where siblings actually play together, but they play over games. Okay? And then we have a pool, right, where you can see and play in schools, where the teacher and the child sort of connects. And often, when we go into schools and we talk to teachers, they will say this, they will say actually there's some students who are just not doing well in my reading class, and I don't really know why. And we would recommend, why don't you just share a story with the child and have a discussion and see, right? And we found also from those little bits of experiences, which we video recorded, that teachers actually got an insight into how to help this child. Okay, so there may be these kinds of children in your classes where you feel that for some reason they're just not learning to read as much as you are teaching. So you're doing a lot of teaching, but somehow they're just not engaged with you. And so if you have a read-based session with them, you sort of get the opportunity to understand the child better, and then to use the appropriate ways, right, to reach the child. Okay, so we have child interactions between teacher and child, and then we also have classmates getting together. So I don't know what it's like for you guys here, but in Singapore we found that children are not making friends with classmates. Somehow, because of the business of their lives, their classmates are not their friends. Right? They're having friends in other aspects of their lives, but not their classmates. And what happens is that it's almost unfamiliarity in the classroom between them. And we feel that we don't know why would that be, right? Because for example, my classmates are still my friends, they're my best friends, right? We get along and we meet, right? And we exchange our worries and talk about our challenges and how to overcome it, right? But somehow in this generation of busyness, they're not making friends with their classmates. And so we thought for the replay program, let's try, right? Let's try and have an activity where two classmates can be together and see whether we can build some relationships, right? Between classmates and encourage positive relationships. Okay. So read and play for home settings, also for school settings. Okay. So in the guide, you will see the first portion, so you go to page 40, you will see at the top home, right? And then after that, you will see some words listed. And these are words that come from the story. Okay? And you're not saying that you are to get the children to memorize these words. I'm not saying that, right? But what we are saying is that in the course of talking about the story, you might want to use some of these words, right? So research is telling us what? A child learns a word when they get exposures to the word. So you say often enough, the child will begin to recognize some of this word somewhere, or you actually, right? So the more frequently you use it in conversation, in eating, etc., the more the child is going to pick up. It's certainly implicit, right? It's not explicit instruction. And then after that, there is the section on reading, and you will see that we give you some prompts. Okay, we ask you to to read together a sentence or a paragraph, etc. Depending on the child's readiness, depending on the child's willingness. Okay, so we're really paying attention to how that child is feeling at the moment of reading. Okay, and then finally, we have a conversation to talk about the story, right? And we use some prompts to say, you could ask the child about this. You say, did you notice this in the story? Right? And sometimes we're offering these prompts, but sometimes children take the lead, right? They start talking about, they start talking about something in the story. And when they start talking, you allow that child to continue talking about it. Right? And then finally, there's a play engagement. So there's something to do, some play activity that's coming from the story. So it's going to increase comprehension, right? By doing something from the story, we can start to really understand and make more connections. Okay. So if from this, and you're getting the sense that this is a very, very light touch, less teaching and more engagement, you're right. Okay, less teaching and more engagement, interest. Keeping the attitude of the child very positive about books. Yay, I'm going to do this together. That kind of thing. Preserving that sense of well-being, right, when they're reading. Right? So we're going to demonstrate this a little bit as we go along. The second guide is on the next page, and that's really for a parent and child. Right? So if you have children at home or your cousins visiting, they can play over the story. Yeah? And it's the same stages. The third one, on the next page, you will see the guide for school setting. Right? So this is when teachers actually want to connect with the child more readily. So in schools, right, as I mentioned, some teachers really want to find out how to build better bonds with the students, how to connect with them better, right? So they use the teacher-child guide. Okay? And then you can have class activities after the examination, where children play with each other, they read and play with each other, and post-exam activities. Okay. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to balance the reading experiences that children are already getting into. Okay, they're already getting very intensive, phonics type lessons, comprehension-based lessons. And what we're trying to do is give them other experiences so that they find the joy of reading, right? And sharing the book together. Okay. So let's go through the stages. Okay. So we're going to do a bit of interaction here. You can select a partner to work with you. Really, it's going to help you. So if you are sitting free to a table, you might want to just select something in this table as a partner. And we'll go through it. Give you a minute just to invite somebody to your partner. Okay, so this is when the interaction starts. Yeah? So stage one is read. What happens in the read section? Now, the first thing is you can take notes, guys, right? You can write in the copy, so you can write it in there and you can take notes as you go. So here is what we call invitation to read. You never tell a child to read this book. In the reading phase, you never do that. You always ask the child, Shall we read and play? Right? And then the child says, yeah, okay, right. Would you like to go to the shelf and choose a book that you would like to read and play? And the child selects the book. Okay? The child selects the book. It's not so much our job to select. And we have situations because they're slowly doing the shift, right? They're slowly moving them to broaden their reading experiences. You may find children who, they don't know what to choose, right? They may go and say, well, I don't know, if you choose the book, right? Children, they don't know, right? If the child gives you the permission to select, take the ownership of that, right? So you pick up the book and you say, well, I've chosen this one. Is this correct to you? Does this look alright? And the child will say, yeah, okay. So you might get some kind of resistance along the way, right? Because they're trying to understand what this is all about, right? They're trying to appreciate that this one they're given more autonomy and it's different from their reading lessons in school. You know what I'm saying? Right? So you invite and you keep checking it. You invite, you keep checking it, right? You just say, well, this looks good. Oh, try this other book. This one. Right? Try this one. Okay, well, the child is like, yeah, okay. All right, so this one. So the child starts growing autonomy. As I see in this situation, I'm going to exercise my point of view here. Okay, with confidence. Okay. Today's book is Pen and Card, right? And just to give you some understanding of the kinds of reading experiences we could do with children in media days, there are three kinds of experiences that we could do. The first one is read aloud. The second one is share reading or collaborative. The third one is where the child independently reads aloud. Okay? And if you're thinking in your head, it is progressive, right? And it is true, it is progressive and designed to be developmental. Okay? So let's look at reading practice one. Reading practice one is very simple. You read the story and the child follows along when they want to. Okay? If they want to read with you certain words, let them read. Okay? So you will hold the book, right? And the child will hold the book. And the child may want to look at the same book. In other words, they want to share and look at the same book that you are reading. That's fine. Okay? And you'll be reading the story aloud, right? And the child will like chime in certain words, or the child may not, but that's up to the child's choice. Okay. Now I want you to see the read aloud section. It's not so much about their competence. It's not about the child's competence. Some children, they just want to learn to read aloud. Some children, they love hearing you read. Right? So the read aloud is to give them that engagement. That's the whole point of it. Right? Not to turn it into a testing. So what's this word? What's this word? Yeah, it's not like that. Okay? There's a lot of research on reading aloud. The one I would like to point out to you is that it is very, very powerful. Right? Because we are competent in English. Right? So we are actually bringing that story alive to children. Okay? And they are exposed to a lot of words, right? There's a great deal of confidence building. And as you read it well, comprehension builds on the child. Comprehension of the story builds on the child. Okay, so Mindy and I are going to model two types of read alouds, and I want you to observe. And if you observe, we're going to find out how you got more feelings, right? That are developing as you observe us. Are we ready?
So today, good morning everybody, I'm Lady, and today I'm just a child. And we have to do this because we in the class of to express language. So I'm going to emulate situations where we see children actually doing it. And this is actually done because we actually do trials in schools. And in the trials in schools, I've observed many children, and this is how they behave. So you all will see, and your teachers also, you know how it's like. You'll see these same patterns arise in the classroom. So I'm emulating this situation.
Ready? Okay. So this is the type 1, right? Ready? Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's do a read and play. Yeah, chosen this table. It's called Hand and Cards. Can you take a look at it? What do you think? Is it nice? It's very nice. Okay. Right? So now look at it. See, look at the drawings and everything. Okay, so let's do this now. All right, sit down. Sit down. Okay, Mindy, are you paying attention? Okay, that's great, Mindy. All right, so do you want to read this?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you want to start or should I start?
Is can. She
Believes. Can you say believes?
believes but this is can. She believes she can do anything anything she puts her mind to.
All right. So how you should read it is like this, Mindy. This is can. She believes she can do anything she puts her mind to. Can you do that? Can you do that?
This is can. She believes she can do anything she puts
Okay,
her mind.
very good. Let's see. The page, singing, even carpets. The page. Oh, that's type 1. Okay, guys. Now let's do type 2. What do you mean?
Morning house is good.
Was it good? Good. What happened?
I take the bus, then my friend take my eraser, then I cannot find my eraser.
I don't like to use things I got up this morning and I thought, you know what? I'm going to ask me if I can read a long story to her. Do you want me to do that for you? Yes. Okay, so the story that I have chosen is Kid and Tom. But I want you to go to the shelf and see whether that's the story you would like me to read.
I like that one because it has like house of mushroom, I like mushroom. But then I think we want to read. I don't mind reading spring because later we see.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. But if you want to read the other, I don't mind. Okay. So let's open the page and see, right? It has the title on it. And then you turn it again.
Also think
Get best friends. Okay. She doesn't feel she's much good in talk to you about what. What's the difference? Is there a difference? What's the difference? Talk to you about So let's get some views here. What did you all notice? Any difference? All right. What's the difference in?
To start reading the book, the teacher invites the pupil or the kids to read the book better than forcing him or her to read the book.
That's right. Yeah.
And one more thing that I realized is that the teacher also teaches some vocabs from the book, like the cartwheel and sort of the words that you mentioned.
Did the teacher teach those words?
No.
No.
The teacher just tell the pupils or the kids.
Just read it.
Yeah.
Okay. Other things you might notice. Check. What made you say that you should take a challenge?
When they enjoy reading process, they take part in it. They feel encouraged, they feel they are good.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things that you're getting there is that immediately, not just the invitation, but also the fact that I'm thinking of her and doing this to be a play with her, right? So immediately that child is situated as kind of important to me as an adult, parent or teacher, right? It's kind of important. I remember this morning, I was thinking, I think I'm going to read aloud a story to me, right? Okay. The second thing that you might have noticed as well would be the whole emotion of the child, the psychosocial, yeah, the climate, right? Right? You would have seen that maybe in the first one was scared of me, anything with me, right? She was very, very afraid, right? That I'm doing something and there was a certain authority, right? That was opposing, right, to the relationship. It was a power dynamic there. But in the second one, there was less of me, right? So I actually brought myself, my voice, my personality, and everything. As you should have loud personalities, right? So we brought all of that down so that there's greater space for the child. Okay? Right? So the idea is here that even though you are reading aloud, you are not staging a performance, right? You are bringing this child into the world of the story, right? So you actually close physically and be closer to her, right? The child. And I allowed her to, even though she had her own copy of the book, she was also looking at my book. Can you see? Right? So that builds, right, this idea that even though the story is being read to Lindy, she is opening up, right? She's opening up and enjoying the story space. Get it? Nice? Okay? Right, so we're going to try it, right? To try this in a while. But let's look at the second reading practice and then we'll try it. Okay? The second reading practice It is shared reading. So when the child does not come home, what happens? This child is going to talk. Right? This child is going to talk. This child is going to start demonstrating that right? I tell me, by the enemy, not a child. Please do it now. It's really all my hospital. But you know, the child has to interact. The child get involved now in the story. Right? The child wants to demonstrate. The child wants to make comments here. The child may need a word with you. And so, even though you are starting out as solitary voice, the child's voice will become more and more participative. So the meaning becomes shared. Can you see it? Okay? I don't see. This is idea shared. You have a space here. I have a space here. Okay. So again, what is share? Right? Share reading is actually a lot of things from you. The way you are interacting with the story, the way you are parsing the sentences, so that meaning and comprehension is enabled. That child is learning all of that about share. It's not the view themselves that's important in this whole experience. So Minnie's confidence grew, isn't it? Right? You start to see that it's important. You know, she's not told me if I say something. My opinions are fun. They add to the story. My opinions are fun. They add to the story. My opinions are fun. So the child is starting to build confidence. Okay. So let's watch two experiences now of shared reading. Okay? Maybe I will demonstrate again. Hi, Minnie. Hi. Let's do some reading. Okay, so I found this book, you know, it's so good, it's so nice. Like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, come with me here. Okay, so let's open up the book. Okay, we're going to read. So we're going to go to page 40. Can you go to page 40? Page 42, sorry, page 42. So in this page, it's telling us that I can read one sentence, read another sentence, or I can read a paragraph, and you can read a paragraph. What do you think? What do you want to do? You read a sentence. I read a sentence. So you read a sentence first, then I read a sentence. I read first. Okay. Okay. So sometimes, right? Keep up. Okay. Yes. All right. Are you ready? Start straight. Okay. We go. Smile. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Yes. This is Ken. She believes she can do anything she puts her mind to. Yes. Who's up? Skipping. Dancing. Singing. You got it. Singing. And is best when it can. You can have it. And come. And come. And yes, can is best dressed in country. Feel much good in anything.
Can this is
She encourages Kant as much as she can.
she encourages Khan as much as she can.
See, you can sit and say,
See, you can see. Can you say?
okay, let's stop that. All right. Right. Second one, yeah. You're trying. Hi, Minnie. How are you? Good.
Oh, if you did then I got bad. Then my grandma came up. Then you throw it away. I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one. You need one. Would you like to read the story? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Please, let's try. This will be fun. Do you reset the messages or do you want to be paragraph?
Sentence.
Oh, sure.
This is can.
She believes she can do anything tonight.
Keeping. Excellent.
Dancing. She does.
And
Singing. Dance.
singing.
Even cartwheels. Have you ever done cartwheels? The hair. And did you injure yourself?
No.
Okay.
But she understood. I mean, then she fell down. Then she actually people with the general office. So I have her.
You helped her? What a good girl. Is she alright now?
Yeah.
She is?
I thought the teacher it was more faster, but because she fell down, she and then she and down.
Is she still there?
Yeah. That was right.
Okay. Alright. Now, we'll discuss the difference. Okay, so let's see if I get the points. Difference? What's the difference? What's the difference?
I'm a teacher. But okay, let's try this. So I guess the first thing is more towards mental.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second is one is more to connective strategy, which is the teacher trying to involve to the 7 So she tried to embody the children's needs, emotion, and psychology. So she's playing with it, so it really becomes more interesting.
Right. So she got ahead, right? It's opportunity for the child to make connections. Right. So what does the research tell us about types of connections that children can make? The three types of connections children can make. The first one is a personal connection. So when Mindy was talking about a friend, maybe the cat being living up in the right, she brought her to the principal's office, all that, that's a personal connection. Right? The second one, it's when a child recalls a story. So that's what we call a text connection. They recall, yeah, this sounds like another story I read with Uncle whoever, and this also happened, that's a text connection. So the child is recalling something that they read before. Right? The richer connection is the personal connections. Right? And the third type of connection to be world connections. So, when you start to evaluate, right? So say, I don't think this is the right thing to do, I think the right thing to do in the world is to do this, right? That is world connections, right? You're starting to see the implications of being as part of a larger community, right? Again, it is a richer connection, right? So shared reading is where you're giving that child space to make the connections, right? And I didn't lead her on, right? I didn't say, I just said, can you come here? And she said, yes, but my friend, in the personal connections. You see what I'm saying? Now, as a parent, and I'm not a parent, as a parent, this is very useful, guys, because you want to know what's happening in your child's world, right? They may not tell you, and it's coming out through the read section in Read and Play, right? It's coming out through reading. Okay. All right. Let's look at practice number 3. That would be when the child reads aloud. Okay, the child reads aloud. Okay, so we're going to imitate. We're going to role play two types of reading aloud by the child. And reading aloud is when the child is ready. Simple as that. The child wants to read the story to you. Okay? Now, remember, when the child is reading aloud, what is happening to that child physiologically? Breath intake, right? And it can be very tiring if that child is not ready. They're tired and you don't want to read aloud. Sometimes not about their competence. It's just that they're tired. Yeah? So, but if they're ready to read to you, let them read. Okay? So, Mindy, let's watch 2, yeah? Mindy? You can read some really nice stories. Do you want to read a story to me, or do you want me to? Yeah, me. You want to read? I'm so proud. Okay. All right. So, story to read. What story did you choose to read? And can't. Can and can't believe in themselves. This is can. She believes she can do anything she puts her mind to. Speak, dancing, singing, even cartwheel. Ken is best friends with Carrot. She doesn't feel she is not good at anything. Very good. Okay, that's my question.
not only
Now, the other day, you have to practice reading, okay? So you say, I took the book and I can't. Right? You have to copy. So you see, you can check, right? Making mistakes also. What's your job? The job is not to make mistakes, right? Ready? Okay? All right. What are you supposed to not making mistakes? You must be that work very carefully and your voice very steady, right? And I just love this story and how you read it. Are you ready?
yes.
All right, Minnie. And you go.
This is and she believes she can do anything she puts her mind to.
Right to the page, Jacob.
Skipping, dancing, singing, even can use
Yes.
can use.
Okay. Tell me.
Encourage. But then when it comes to situation two, she's holding the child verbally hostage.
Oh,
Yes. So very authoritarian approach and coaches a child to read with urgency. So it's very good for the child's psychology towards the activity.
yeah. So the second to the whole thing down is more about testing. It's more about testing, right? It's more about accuracy. It's more about pace of reading, etc. Right? So that child, when that child humbles and the child feels that they've done a terrible thing, when they feel they've done a terrible thing, what's happening? They feel they are not good leaders. Right? And if they feel they're not good leaders, they won't want to be. It's very simple, yeah. Right? So we mediate an experience, right? So today, I had many people try to teach me how to make blueberry pies. We succeeded because every time I'm next to somebody who's so good at making blueberry pies, I fumble and I do the wrong things, and I put salt instead of sugar and all kind of rubbish. Okay, I feel you're standing next to an expert, right? So you have to bring your presence down, guys, right? And then it can be that dichotomy between the two experiences to be it's encouragement and not testing. Okay, it's encouragement and not testing. Okay. Now, there's some preferencing cues, right? That the children will do as they're reading independently. It doesn't mean that there's not only guys, right? There are some cues that they are going to, some behaviors that they're going to do, right? So, for example, they might use a finger to follow the words as they're trying to read it to you, right? They might use a finger and just follow along to help them stay on focus. That's fine, guys, right? They might openly and verbally say the title of the book, and they might verbally say something like that, which they don't need to. Sometimes also, right? The teacher or the parent might help, right? This is the word they're struggling with. Can I say it for you, right? Very invitational, right? Can I say the word for you? So Minnie came to me and she said, I don't know how to say this, right? It doesn't, right? So she is inviting me to help her do this independent reading. Do you see what I'm saying? So more and more through the 3 practices of reading, we are trying to get the children to take the lead. Take the lead. Tell us, right, how you want to read, what you want to read, how frequently you want to read this book, right? How exactly, what practice do you want to use, right? What is going to make you feel good about reading? Okay? So these attitudes that we're trying to inculcate is this idea that it is fun, reading is fun. If I can do it with my adults in my life. This is not just something for me to do as a child, right? My responsibility to learn and therefore to achieve and all this kind of thing, guys. It's not like that. It's something I can do with the adults in my life, right? And I read when I have free time. I'm really quite good at it, right? Reading. Mommy, daddy, my teachers, they love to read with me. See, so immediate experience, right? And I can even read with my siblings, classmates, and all that. Something we can do for fun. Okay, so these are the attitudes that we want children to develop. Okay, we want to develop the community approach to supporting them to being leaders. Okay, stage 2, talk. Okay, so now comes the interesting part. Okay, talk basically is a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Okay, conversation means two-way processing. Two-way processing. Not I talk, you shut up and listen. Right? Two-way processing. Okay? And what is it about? The story, the characters, the events. And it can be something as small as an object in the story. Right? Some children are very taken up with the sword that the character uses. Or the wings of a fairy. Right? That's fine, guys. Okay? But it's a composition. Okay? And there are various things that we can do when we are talking, right? If you ask questions. Right, simple question. I remember, I'll tell you a story, yeah, guys. Remember, when you're asking questions, that you don't make that child feel like they're under gunfire. Why did you do this? When did you do this? How did this happen? Who did this? How did I get? I did. I did. So you're speaking the piece and you're interpreting the child's questions as being very good. Right? Your demeanor, your body language, all the paralinguistic features, right, has to accompany that invitation to that child to open up and talk, right? Exercise. Mindy needs a lot of time, right? I have to wait for her to articulate. Give you all time, right? Elaborate. Have you seen someone do a cartwheel? Yeah, my friend and he is a good boy and ended up right? They will naturally elaborate, right? And then, right, allow the children also to point to something and say, just like this is what happened, just like this. Right? So that child finds the world, the story, and their world almost starts. Okay? Okay, ready? Try to talk. Let's go. Okay, so you can read from page 38 onwards, guys, and read the conversation. Okay? Yes. And then the two best friends laugh. Together they skip and sang and danced and did cut
ears. Cat ears. Very bad. Yes, it is smiling.
Well, things too. I think when you can't feel, I think you just feel really, really moving.
Yes.
Yes.
No. She fall down. You fall. Set down your eyes. Set down your fall down.
Oh, I'm thinking that if I said, I would probably not want to do I would probably want to sit there. What and try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like one, guys. Thank you.
Yes. It's head. And arms. And it have ears. Have ears.
What do you do when you're happy?
I'm happy, I sing. I set my hair.
What do you say?
Yes.
Sing a song for me now.
In the winters.
So this, you know, sing there. You sing up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very exciting. Okay? Did you see? Want me to sing it before?
Yes.
So we need a lot of you. I don't want to be a singer, but then I think we need a lot of you. Give me a back.
Yes.
So, you still want to be a singer?
Taylor Swift.
Okay, so then maybe you're doing the country. Tell me the difference between the two. Let's have a gentleman. Always please, right? Help us. You do this. Gentlemen. Yeah. Okay, great.
Okay, for the first situation, you can see that the teachers' questions are very inviting for the children to share their experience. Meanwhile, the second situation, the questions are the meaning and off-putting, it discourages the children from feeling the joy of reading. So they feel like, I have read this story from my teacher. After that, she says bad things to me. So they will relate it negatively. So that's what I got from this speech.
That's right. So in the talk, right? I already, it's negatively, it happens in the talk, right? Affects the esteem of the child. It goes straight to the heart. Why are we talking about Wendy's aspirations? You want to be a singer? Yeah. We know really. Right? Gone straight to the heart, the identity of the child. So talk is much more personal than talking about a book. Because book, you're filtered, right? It is the story that filters, right? The experience of the child. But now, when you're engaging in talk, this is when the child starts to talk to you about themselves. Can you see? So, if they're talking about themselves, right? We want to be, and I think is the right word, invitational, but we also want to get them to share, right? Spill the beans, right? Tell us what's happening in their minds, in their hearts, right? Who is encouraging them, what's happening, and they hurt in some way. So talk is very personal, guys, right? It is about them showing you who they are, what they want to be in life. Somebody who are recording is also good.
Oh, you're not. That was my goodness. So English is international language. I always encourage students that means during this study and I really like teach music and I teach music. I will use music. Why doesn't one so that will increase their very quiet. When you and you learn, but I learned experiences. You learn. I know. There's a thing. So when you will never get it. Okay, so when I came here, because I was English, I was on choice. They need more you need to use similar words. You know what is eating? So I learned to not you don't know this, you should this eating. So you have to introduce this is very which is too much.
To share what you experience in this conversation you had with one. Share with another pair. Okay, share with another pair and see whether their experiences are same. Reading is reading. So without
we are actually to listen to kids, they are not judging them for anything. So really, it's like a video. It's just a video to let us have a topic to open the conversation. Yes. So I used to do a lot of videos and students, even if I want to work or during the class. In class, so we do the same for 34 students with lots of students. And they are really focusing on a story. So kids actually love story. No matter what story they are very focused and they work already. No matter what question you're asking about, they really want to try to understand.
So what the talk is the you, right? The child can be questioned. The child has, this is the phrase right now, the right to resistance. They have the right to resistance. If they don't feel like it, they don't need to. Right? If they want to, we get a conversation. Okay? In any experience, very hard to have a long conversation with a child. Every experience it's hard to have a long conversation because children repeat the point again and again and again and again, and you need the patience of the same. Right? So some children, as they grow, they will become more interesting, guys. But as they start speaking, right, they repeat the point again and again and again and again. Yes, that's right. That's right. The other point I want you to think about was you don't notice that sometimes you kind of use more noise than words. Right? And when we repeat the word, the child is just, is this something that it goes higher and higher and higher? Right? Because it goes higher, stress levels increase. Exactly. You bring it down and say, yeah, I told share a little bit about yourself, the child will open. Share a little bit about yourself, the child will open. Okay? Yeah. But don't expect this hard relay to be very lengthy. Right? In the initial months of program. Okay, don't expect it. As they get familiar, it's easy to want to talk to you. But the thing is, to reach children who don't want to communicate, want to reach those kids, right? Other things you don't notice, please.
You want I think we should have a more time.
Actually, I had good one. So I had a nice in mind. I was imagining what happened if I had been doing this. So together we all have to accept that we teachers have the initial activity of changing. So probably you have this second that it is in the region. Okay? Or I do and talking to the second home. So if others become the manager again. So setting the goal and not expecting too much of the policy, correct vocabulary, most likely from the child to so you have to just allow them to say things. And sometimes also you ask them questions like what I think what's a very good at school. So most likely are not going to answer that. Even get something else. So we have to visualize the stuff and exercise. So I do problem it's slowly moves that.
And should also use actually broadening the experiences, but also we are trying to figure out how this behave. So he did it right away. Okay, so as you're doing any kind of intervention that takes that is removed, okay, or add to your standard persona, you're going to get this kind of assessing users to see how they what you think is the right thing to do. See what I mean? Yes, absolutely. Right? Then once they get the hang of it, they start to understand, they want to talk again. They will, right? But it takes time for that. Yeah. Is that okay?
Fabulous response of a teacher and a father. Let's give a plot.
Okay. All right. Now, on the third stage is play. So we're going to play now. Okay. I just give you a little research of play. Okay. What the primary drivers with much of that is working, much of that is everything. Was we were trying to look at the general climate that was going on across colonies, etc. And we found that some economies is very focused on the tests. Okay, achievement, reading achievement tests was so very focused. And because of that, right, we felt that we needed some kind of program that will balance that focus. Okay, so the third stage of the program is play, and this is book-based play. It's book-based play. Now it's not just play anything you like, but it's something that will add to the comprehension story. Okay, so that's the important thing right now, right? It's play that adds to the comprehension of the story. So it's like working on it, something that says, oh, this is what it means, the story. Okay. Now, when we were looking at all the research on play, Hendricks came up and he identified 5 different kinds of play. Okay, there's play is action, interaction, activity, disposition, and effect. So children have to feel very good when they engage in play. Okay, so it shouldn't be a schooling like all of it. It's not part of the play segment, right? Play is play, it's freedom. Okay, freedom of expression, creativity, etc. And this play really comes from the story. Okay, now this is our intent, right? So children are playing with you, they will talk nice. They will open up and they will say some things. They will say, oh, this is like one character story is exactly what this character is. So it's not a play, a solitary play, but it's playing with you. Okay? On an activity. Okay? So
do not play with the children because you know, in you read the book, how do you immediately change? I will play like that. So because of that, I think we should just jumpstart that energy. You get them excited. You get them interested. And so that after they really finish the book, there's something that actually coincides with the way they play so that they actually can learn. So when you actually play, you learn comprehension and then you sort of absorb the information that's presented. So in Canada, the specific place we should open the page for 2.3, we have the teacher and me and the classmate and me set. Now, you ask why was the teacher and me, why was the classmate and me, right? Just one play. Because we realize that different places, right? And secondly, different people play differently. Thirdly, we're all teachers. There are certain play types that cannot play, can play at home, cannot play in classroom. They don't got problem. accept each other. And today you all be students and you all can.
Yeah, so one person is the teacher, one person is the student, and you are creating teachers. Okay, that's how we change
and then after that, then we can do a second point where do the second option where you create a superhero for your class. You draw a superhero on the paper, and the good thing about the BMP series is that whatever you want to design is within the line. So whatever you want to draw is all there. So you can use the machine. So what you have to look around and we try to facilitate. In many cases, you find that actually it just and if it's quick and easy enough to do, sorry, so it has to be question.
Okay, so now just try to around and how many teachers, how many people, and try the basic. Okay.
No pressure, right? Because we all can play. Okay, so now you let loose. Don't care. There's no judgment there. Just try it out.
Just a few words about the play segment. Play segment is to play with the child. Okay? It's not for the child to work on their own and then check on their work. It's not like that. Okay? These tools found on page 44 and 45 and all that, right? If the child wants to use it, let the child use it. If the child wants to do it differently, they want to write on one paper, or they want to, draw, or they want to write cartons, and they want other things, and then work. Okay? This segment is what we call the bottoming segment. Okay? So we the child has to see that you're just as fluent as the child, right? That you have this capacity to as teachers, sometimes it's very difficult for us to do because we must maintain the skill, after the classes. It's difficult for us sometimes to have an alternate persona. Alright, to have an alternate persona. Children find it hard to relate to us. Right? So the play segment opens up this opportunity for them to see you as fun as they are. Right? So you're being like, okay, your superpower, and they, oh, this is so funny. The superpower is knitting. Yeah. Right? The child might say, yeah, okay, your superpower is knitting. Right? And then you will say, so what's your superpower? I was sharing with this group here. One boy said to me, you know what, I kind of dared him, I taunted him a little bit, and I said, what's yours? And he said to me, I could have scolded him. I said, oh, okay. Okay. So it's a bonding time. I want you to read the tone of the play as bonding with this child. Okay? Just some closing remarks. Give your time to share. We're all different. Right? It's not supposed to be like Joe and my play or like a children's show, but it's a child, right? I also want you to understand that you can do read and play with a small group of kids. You can do 3 or 4 kids together with you. Okay, it need not necessarily be one-to-one. We have seen in our trials at the schools, some teachers with a group of 3 or 4 children, right? And they sort of work together. Okay, you can also do it when children are playing together after the exams, right? In a class, so they pair up and they play together. You choose which class they want to read, talk, play. See what I'm saying, guys? Okay, so it's very versatile in terms of group size, right? What is the tone we're going for? We're trying to develop a very positive attitudes towards reading, build bonds with the critical people around the child, right? And we also want them to become leaders, right? To enjoy reading. Okay. So that brings us really to the end of the workshop. I need to say to you, you've just been wonderful, very warm group of teachers. And to be with you and to listen to the program that we developed. Yeah. So before the next session, let's have a say a few minutes break. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Please give a round of applause. I would like to remind that and you will visit our group for the back. Thank you.